Hello and welcome back to Money Management. This week, new research reveals there's plenty of talk but little action on changes to planner remuneration. Now here's your news roundup, brought to you by Securitor. NAB-owned dealer group Godfrey Pembroke has broken ranks with the financial planning industry in saying they'll stop accepting commission payments on insurance products by October next year. Godfrey Pembroke's Tom Redcliffe said the move would complement the fee-for-service model the group already has in place for superannuation and other investment products. Despite committing to the position, the dealer group is still working through the practicalities of the move. Professional Investment Services was the latest to commit to moving away from commission payments for investments and super, but PIS General Manager of Advice Stephen Poole confirmed the payment of insurance commissions would continue. There was plenty of action at PIS's annual conference in Hawaii in the week before Easter. The group announced it would appoint a new chief executive to its advice business, with current chief and PIS co-founder Robbie Bennetts to step back from operational matters at the licensee level. The group confirmed it's edging closer to launching its own cash management product through a joint venture, understood to be with Credit Union Australia, and the group also announced it had removed agribusiness investment products from its APL for the remainder of this financial year. PIS Managing Director Graham Evans said the move was in response to agribusiness providers' failure to lower the commissions paid to advisors, as well as structural concerns about the industry. Meanwhile, ASIC is consulting on new measures it hopes will improve the standard of information given to investors in agribusiness managed investment schemes. In welcoming ASIC's consultation, Marcus Elgin of the Australian Agribusiness Group said the regulator should consider setting maximum gearing levels for agribusiness MIS promoters to ensure investor safety. IPAC appointed industry newcomer Libby Roy as General Manager of Financial Planning, and WB Financial named David Keys as its new Chief Executive, replacing Stephen Eager. Keys was most recently General Manager of PIS New Zealand. Former ING National Manager of Advice, Michael Pollack, made the move to AMP, where he'll head up the group's planner incubator, Horizons. And Jeff Lloyd resigned from his position as General Manager of Advice and Private Banking for BT Financial Group. Lloyd's departure sparked a restructure of the management team, with David Lees and John Shuttleworth taking internal promotions. The debate about the quality of advice offered by institutionally owned dealer groups versus boutiques heated up, with representatives from both sides of the industry staking their claims to the provision of independent advice. In the lead-up to the federal budget next month, ASFA called for changes to the superannuation rules to make additional contributions more attractive for low-income earners. And finally, research conducted by Core Data pointed to a potential planner exodus from Britain's financial advice industry in the wake of industry reform. The changes currently taking place in Britain are similar to those occurring in Australia. In this week's Money Management, Chris Kennedy reports on the recruitment intentions of some of Australia's biggest dealer groups. Benjamin Levy looks at the challenges posed by various pieces of incoming legislation. And Mike Taylor discovers while there's been plenty of talk around changes to the industry's remuneration practices, the majority of financial planners remain fixed in the Commission's environment. Wealth Insights Managing Director Vanessa McMahon said while most had acknowledged that commissions were on the way out, the majority of advisors weren't planning any changes to their remuneration structure in the next 2 years, with a number of older advisors indicating they would leave the industry when commissions dry up. For all the details on those stories, see tomorrow's edition of Money Management. Thank you for joining us, and I'll see you again next week.